What's up, everybody? It's still Mega Legend, and guess what? It looks like we have our main villain cast for the Wolverine 3. Surprising, right? Thought this was gonna be delayed. I guess our main villain is cast this guy Boyd Holbrook. I guess if you're familiar with the show Narcos, it streams on Netflix, you'll be familiar with him. I don't know, but it looks like he's the chief villain of Wolverine. But the thing is, they haven't specifically said who he's going to be playing, and I got three characters who, if he's them, it's just my theory on who he'll play. Number one is gonna be possibly Omega Red. Yes. It's a Wolverine villain. Now, it says that he's supposed to be chief of security of some sort of organization that's set out against Wolverine. Blah blah blah. We know we're getting an Old Man Logan type of story, so the head of security thing doesn't really sound too far-fetched, and Omega Red can play that role. Now, Omega Red is a guy with carbonadium, something like that, tentacles. He was part of the Weapon X program. He has a sort of not rivalry, but a gripe against Wolverine. He doesn't like him, okay? He has stamina. He can fight Wolverine for like 24 hours straight, not get tired. The carbonadium or whatever in his tentacles and skin or whatever is pretty much the second strongest thing, right next to adamantium. It's right there. It's more malleable though, and the tentacles could pretty much beat the shit out of you and drain your life, wrap around your neck, slam you. He's pretty badass. He's a Russian. Omega Red, sure, okay. There's one, another guy who I actually would rather see, considering even though my name is Omega Legend, Dakin. What a send-off for the final Wolverine movie with Hugh Jackman to introduce Wolverine's son, which I'm pretty sure almost nobody knows about. His legit son. Now, okay, let's just cut the crap. Dakin is pretty much Wolverine 2.0. Is smaller. I think he has these little pheromones that convince people to kind of do what he wants a little bit, kind of on like a Gambit level. He's of Japanese descent. Something happened, I think the Winter Soldier shot Wolverine in the back of the head and he just left or something like that. This guy named Romulus, who I'll get into in a little bit, cut him out of his mother's womb. He has claws that are metallic naturally, not just like Wolverine's was grafted to him, but I think his claws are naturally metallic, and he had the metal from something called the Maramusa blade, which pretty much negates all mutant abilities when you get cut by it onto his claws. So he's pretty badass, strong. Like I said, Wolverine 2.0 can see at night, stamina, healing factor, the works, and his sexual preference is a little different. But when you look at the guy who they cast, Dakin is not far-fetched. Now, another guy that's possible, but least likely, is Romulus. Now, Romulus is pretty much the guy that started the whole thing. Like, he's the leader of the Lupines, which is essentially what Wolverine is. Like, instead of people evolving from apes, the Lupines or whatever they're called evolve from canines, and he's Wolverine 3.0, strong as shit, almost on the Sabretooth level. Well, not almost, better than Sabretooth, but in that direction. Claws coming out of his fingertips. He had adamantium grafted to his skeleton purposely. He's over like 7,000 years old, so his healing factor is fucking insane. And he has like this mental connection with all of the canine-ish mutants and shit, and he manipulates them to try to do something. I don't know, least likely, but it's a cool character. It's a possible thing. More than likely, if I had to pick one of these three, I would still just be stuck between Omega Red and Dakin. Now, is he the only villain, like the main villain? Probably the main focus, but I don't think he's the big badass. Like I said, he's chief of security for something, for somebody. So it's probably a bigger Kingpin-ish type character. But right now, this is the villain that we have, so I guess they're gonna start shooting this soon. I'm hearing that it's around May. They're gonna begin production. I'm glad. Remember, this is gonna be R-rated. So a character like Omega Red or Dakin, yeah, somebody's getting stabbed, somebody's getting yoked up. It's gonna be fucking insane. I'm looking forward to this. Either one of those, I'm cool. Let me know in the comments below, who would you want this guy to play? If you even could guess, or out of the two. Let's just cut Romulus out. Out of the two, Omega Red or Dakin. I can't choose. If you can, let me know in the comments below. Please remember to hit the like button, comment like I just said, and subscribe for all things, I guess, Wolverine, the Fox universe, whatever. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll catch y'all later.